Hey guys, back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at some leak stuff coming to Prodigy, so let's get into the video. Alright, so we have some new leaks for the upcoming treasure track, and some new sort of challenges. So we're going to be starting off by looking at what the next treasure track could look like. So this is definitely 100% confirmed. This is called About Jurassic Barbecue June, July. So you can see in here that we have Magma Hemp. It's sort of what we thought the mythical epic for the next treasure track would be. There should be another one, but I don't know what it's going to be. We can also see in that there's going to be a hot pot in here, which was another thing that we could have guessed based off the fact that it was updated to HD. And then we have the baby Triceratops buddy right here, which is another thing that we should be seeing in this treasure track. Now, this one is called Battle Pass FTUE screen for 2025 June. So this is just something that you'll see when you're in the treasure track menu. There's not really anything that's important here, anything new to look at. But this one has a lot of stuff that is new. Sort of. It just shows that we're going to get the hot dog buddy, which we kind of already can get in a way from the mini boss rewards. There's not really anything much else that any of these pictures are going to show you. One thing that I think is interesting is that this wizard looks like it's wearing the dino gear, which was unobtainable. But maybe it will be now in the treasure track. Probably not, though. I think we'll have to wait for Dragon Isle for us to get that. But a few things that I think will be added in this. There is a mount that is in the shape of Magma Hemp's hand, which is already in the game. You can get it if you have hacks. But I think that will come in this upcoming treasure track. There was also some pet gear that I showed in a video last week. If you haven't seen that, or those pet gear, you can go and check it out. But I think those should also be coming in the next treasure track, because those were very similar themes to what this treasure track looks like it's going to be based on. But we also have this one, which is called Quest J BBQ June 2025. So this is just going to be the background for the quest, just like behind where Mau Mau is. And then this one is called June 2025 treasure track home screen background. So this is supposed to be just the splash again. But they never really actually even use the splashes that they put into the code or into the assets, which is a little annoying, because I think it would be nice to have them, but they just never use them. Now we also have this one, which is called Wizard Watch Treasure Track Jurassic Barbecue 2025. So this is what the Wizard Watch post is going to look like. Not really anything new here either. And then we get on to something that I think is pretty interesting. So this is called Heads Up Display State Challenges. So we know what the state challenges are. Hopefully that gear comes out soon. I'm pretty sure the state challenges end in May, so could be a few weeks away from getting the gear that I don't think it's been given out to anyone yet. But this next one is called Add Challenge Large. So there is supposed to be some sort of challenge. We'll see a few more things that support that a little later. But I don't know what this is supposed to be for. This could just be a placeholder template for when they eventually do put something in this. But we also have a smaller version of it. I think this is just a placeholder. Or they're doing some sort of art challenge, which I definitely don't think they're doing. Just gonna put that out there as sort of like a theory, although I don't think it's going to happen. But we also have this one, which is called Backing Bonus Reward, which I guess would just be a reward that you get from these challenges. Now, we also have one called Icon Calendar Time Left, which should just be for how much time is left in this challenge. But we also have this one, which is called Icon Leaderboard, which will be part of these challenges, I assume. I don't know if this will be like a global leaderboard or just like a class leaderboard, Probably going to be a class leaderboard. I don't really think they do anything global besides for the arena, which they got rid of. And then this one is called Icon Plus Bonus Reward. Not anything interesting. Neither is this one, Icon Plus Teal. But this one is very interesting. This one is called Icon Prodigy Points. So this will be some sort of new points, as can be seen in the name. But I don't know what they're going to be used for. I assume they're going to be for the challenges. These images were sort of connected to the challenges in a way right below them. So it should be connected to the challenges. I just don't know what they're going to be used for. I don't know how you get them. But there's also one for Icon Prodigy Points Mini, which not really important. We also have one called Icon Trophy First, and then there's a mini version of that. Then there's a trophy for second, and a mini version of that. And an icon for third, and a mini version of that. And then this one is called Magic Coin Pile Core No Glow. This one was connected to the challenges, which could sort of mean that we are going to be getting Magic Coin from this, or from these challenges. That's just a theory based on where they are laid out in the assets. Normally, if they were part of something else, they wouldn't be added at the same time right below the challenges. They'd be added just somewhere else. But these were added right below the challenges stuff, which leads me to believe that these could be a reward that we get from these challenges, whatever they are. So that is pretty good. We don't really have any ways to get Magic Coin besides for the treasure track, so I think that this would be pretty good. And then this final one that we're going to be looking at is called Pet Icon Button. This was another one that was connected to the challenges. I don't know how. I don't really know what it's supposed to be for. But yeah, that is all the leaks that we're going to be looking at in this video. There is one more that I have. I'm going to save that for another video. I might post that today. I might post it tomorrow. I'll just have to wait and see. But here's a sneak peek. I'm probably going to blur this out. But this is a very big update that should be coming. It's a Wizard Watch post, but yeah, I'm not going to show it in this video. But yeah, that is going to go ahead and end the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and bye.